So, can we do fetal MR at 3T? Let me elaborate on that. The main challenges of doing fetal at 3T is the B1 homogeneity issues. 4D multi-transmit has transformed fetal MR imaging. It reduces the black band artifact you may get and the signal loss you may get in an image. First reason why people think that MR fetals can't be done at 3T is the B1 homogeneity or dielectric effect, which can cause artifact on the scan. Secondly, SAR issues is a major problem. It can heat up the maternal, the mum or the fetus, and this needs to be looked at conservatively. There's a general perception of from 1.5 to 3 Tesla, the acoustic noise is louder. And studies has been shown that the acoustic noise doesn't affect fetuses at 3T. Now, some of the general challenges for MR imaging is patient movement. You have movement from the mum and movement from the fetus. Another challenge is the positioning of the mum, because they can be quite uncomfortable lying on their back for a long period of time. I think it's important to make the mum comfortable and make them comfortable through screening and positioning. Using pillows to help aid to increase their comfort and explain how safe MRI fetal is and provide the best imaging for them, and it gives them comfort throughout the whole examination. Another challenge is claustrophobia. Having the ability to watch a movie or listening to the music of the choice really relaxes the patient. Now, dealing with movement, which sometimes is out of our control. Now, my take is like fetal MR is like fishing. You just need a bit of patience and to deal with that little pesky patient. We usually fast the patient 4 hours before without any caffeine, and that usually helps with the fetal movement. Now, if the fetus is moving, why not start with a CT scan first? Then you can see what the fetus is doing and seeing what the baby's, what kind of rotation or movement they're doing, and helps us plan your single shot scans a lot easier down the track. SAR increases as the strength of magnet increases, so dealing with SAR is another problem in fetal imaging. And to reduce the SAR level, we tend to use parallel imaging to help and or compressed sense. This will reduce the scan time and reduce the SAR. By using DS zoom or CS zoom, this further reduces the field of view, therefore further reduces your sample. This further reduces your SAR, your artifact, and your possible B1 homogeneity and B0 homogeneity, and this makes MR fetal possible at 3T. ScanWise has been an amazing tool to limit to 2 watts per kilo at international standard, and this has helped me with confidence to bring safety to our fetal MRI patients. So compressed sense, we have been building compressed sense into our protocol for MR fetals, and it has been a challenging yet fun way to explore how compressed sense has improved fetal imaging. I found compressed sense more useful when fetuses are keeping more still, as movement artifact can introduce more noise into the picture. Using compressed sense from 30 weeks onwards for the fetus has been a joy to use, as it can increase signal, and the fetus seems to have less room to wiggle, therefore improves the signal and resolution, and you can use that to increase the speed of the scan as well, which compressed sense has brought a usefulness in fetal MRI at 3 Tesla. With the extra signal at 3T, combining with compressed sense and parallel imaging, we can use that to improve the resolution. Most importantly, we can use that to improve the scan time, and further reduces the SAR, and most importantly, we can make the patient more comfortable and have more successful rate in fetal MRI.